Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A very good Friday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage, live right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Thank you to everyone for listening live on EdmontonSportsTalk.com, on TuneIn, on iHeartRadio, for those watching on YouTube, for anyone listening to this on podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. I am Matt Iwanyk. He is Jay Milne in the Golden Bears hoodie. I should have wore my alum stuff, but let's go. And Kelvin Vandasselaar, nasty, number
93, baby.
93. Yes, Nooch.
Nooch.
He is in on the Hangout today with us. We're live at RedTail Landing Golf Course, just by the airport, as we are here for the Capital Care Foundation Golf Tournament. They are on the course right now, including Dusty. Luke Gazdick is on our hole. We should have brought a generator. I didn't realize this. I didn't know Luke was going to be at our hole. Next year, we're going to have to plan to have a generator so we can broadcast from the hole. How cool would that be to be with Luke all day? But Luke's out there. They're all out there. Your support, always welcome. EdmontonSportsTalk.com. At the very top, it says Capital Care. When you scroll down, there's silent auction. There's donation page. A lot of great silent auction items there as well. So even though you're not here, you could absolutely support Capital Care Foundation. Boys, how are we doing today?
Doing well. Luke Gazdick, isn't he the newest glue crew?
Kelvin bringing the hits.
Hey. He's officially now.
Yeah.
But he was
official,
all
Yeah.
He had signed up probably. It must have been earlier this year. You know, fresh into the new year. I believe I was wearing my Glue Crew hoodie on the Reed Wilkins show, and he said, "Dang, what is that?" And which I've been. Let's be honest. I mean, Tube Socks did that logo. He did the creative on that, and it's a banger.
But it's a great idea from you.
Well, it's just incorporating something that everybody knows is synonymous with glue.
Yeah.
Is the Elmer's glue logo.
Ate a lot of that in school, if I recall.
Did you? That explains a lot. But then Luke said, "Hey, what is that?" And I said, "Luke, does this mean we're..." You know, it's kind of like stepbrothers, you know. Does this mean we're best friends? Because people that know me know I jump to best friend conclusion rather quickly.
Yeah, you didn't even know Josh Clausen and the two of you at the first EST Classic came together and just with a massive hug.
Yeah, well, that's just me, right? I'm just a hugger. And I will go that way rather quickly. So, yeah, he said, Jay, I'd be honored to be a part of the Glue Crew. So we sat on that thing for, 8-9 months, Maddie?
I knew this tournament was always happening, so I didn't want to just send it out there. I also knew that if there's a playoff run, he'd be here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I feel like it's better to present it in person than mail it.
That was a pretty cool moment.
So I tried getting it to him at the Stanley Cup Finals, one of the games. I went up to games 1 or 2. I went up to him. I think it was game 2. I've never met Luke, so I introduced myself and I said, hey, I got the hoodie for you. And he's like, you want to know something? Can you do it next game? Because he's packing light and stuff. I was like, absolutely. And then the next game came and I couldn't find him. So I was like, okay, well, he's back for Capital Care. So I'll get I knew he was coming in studio for one of our shows. At the time, I didn't know which one. And so I was like, okay, I will get it for him at that time. And it was also perfect. I got him in the Estes. But he embraces Glue Crew so much. The Hangout studio was a little warm that day when we got it.
Yeah, I was impressed he put it on, actually.
He immediately took off what he had, and he put it on, and he looked good with it. Yeah. That's how much he
made that Glue Crew hoodie look the best it's ever looked. I mean, Luke is a fabulous-looking man. Anything he wears would look good. Yeah. So I'm glad I did get that shot, which I put out on my socials. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, it's both at Jason Milne. You will see Luke embracing the Glue Crew hoodie. And, man, he made it look fantastic.
Yeah, maybe an ST moment, hey? Who knows, right? I'm not sure. But
well, this is the Hangout of the Year. That one goes into the nomination. Hangout Guest of the Year. Luke Gazdick's going to go there. But, yeah, maybe Moment of the Year is Luke putting on. Well, you want to know something?
This Hangout isn't over yet. The Hangout Guest of the Year still might be up in the air yet.
There you go, Cal.
There's still full nominations
bring
still.
It here in September.
They don't call you the Dazzler for nothing.
Exactly.
I will say he looked genuinely excited to get that SD trophy, like when he was looking down and staring at it.
Yeah.
He looked like that was a big moment for him.
I love how
So-
he said, I haven't received many of these in my career. Like, the guy played in the NHL.
Yeah.
The guy
Yeah, you don't need other awards.
Yeah.
You have a stat line on Hockey DB that says NHL.
Yeah.
And it goes from there.
I'm sure he's received
How many
awards. How many goals do you think
We
Luke
should
Gazdic
update
scored?
his Wikipedia page, actually.
Oh, as a member of the Glue Crew?
As a member
I
of the
will
Glue
see if I
Crew.
can add that right now.
That would be
after this.
phenomenal.
SD winner.
No, I was thinking Glue Crew.
Glue Crew. Oh, yeah, right.
So NHL, 147 games.
Yeah.
How many goals?
How many goals? I'm going to say 5.
Yeah, 6.
No, I'm way.
Nailed it.
Did I?
Five.
Nailed
Yeah,
it.
I would
5.
say, yeah.
You want to know something? That's 5 amazing moments that how many people wish they could have.
That's 5 more goals than 99.9% of the world can say they've
Yeah.
scored in the NHL. Maybe
So-
even 99.999999.
Yeah.
Luke Gazdic, okay, edit without logging in. Where can I? Oh, I got to first look at the other part of this because I need to see. Okay, that's going to go under personal life, right? Yeah, that's not playing
Yeah,
career.
that'd be
Personal life.
personal, yeah.
I'll add it after that, okay? So let me get to this, and we're going to write this live on
Are
the
you
air.
Live on the-
serious?
yeah, we're
This
doing
is
it.
fantastic.
We have to just find. I just got to figure out where to do this on. Okay, and that's not it.
Like personal achievements? 2024
Oh,
SD winner?
here's the link I was looking for. So
2024 SD winner
Luke
for Guest of
was
the Year.
also the winner of the 2024 SD for Guest of the Year on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Yeah.
Following the win, Luke also became a member
Honorary
of
member.
the. What do you mean honorary
Honor,
member?
he is a member.
He's a member, is he not?
He's
What?
full-fledged,
Yeah,
like,
I guess.
with all
What's
the
it
rights.
say when you get like a. Like, I want this to be in the same class as like when Shaq gets an honorary degree.
So you want that is an
Oh.
honorary degree, but do you not want him to be actually part of the Glue Crew? Like you get a
it's full-
doctorate, you're not
You
actually
should get like a card and everything, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
You gotta-
A full-fledged member
Yeah.
of.
became
full-fledged.
a full
Yeah.
fledged
I think fledged is a word, isn't it? Yeah, full-fledged. Yeah.
Yeah, full-fledged.
member
Not sure what fledged means, but
I don't know. I don't want to be fledged.
we fledged either, actually.
the Glue Crew.
There we go.
Hashtag Glue Crew.
Officially, I can't do hashtags, I think. Officially on August 20th during
The hangout.
the EST Hangout
Beautiful.
This is like an EST commercial.
on
This is
Edmonton
great.
Sports Talk. How long until they take this down?
Why would they take it down?
Because they'll
It's facts.
sometimes take it down. That's what like because so publish.
There we go.
So it's there. It's there.
Can you send
Oh.
me a screenshot?
I'm gonna go. Luke was also. I got to change it to Gazdic. Well, just go to his Wikipedia.
I'm
All
calling it
we're
right
going
now.
there right now. Yeah.
Anyone
This is
going to his
great.
Wikipedia right now, if you go under personal, you will see that Luke Gazdic is part of this. He is now full of that is like the only thing Edmonton Sports Talk probably has on Wikipedia. It is now under Luke's page.
Oh my gosh!
All right. There
I
we go.
took a
It's there.
screenshot. It's there forever now.
Well, not forever.
well, it's there
We'll have to
forever for me.
For
keep
you,
an
yeah,
act.
exactly. There you go.
Wicked, we got a guest. For
Oh
4 o'clock today.
no! You misspelled Glue Crew.
Damn it.
It's crew like Motley Crue.
Oh, let me fix
Oh,
it.
is it? I didn't
Glue.
catch that before.
How do you spell it then?
CRUE.
If it's crew, it's CRE.
Jay, refresh your page.
I'm doing it.
Refresh it right now.
Let's see, personal life. Oh my gosh, this is
Is it done?
This
Is it done?
this might be the like I've talked about some of the greatest accomplishments in my life happening at EST outside of
Out-
marrying my beautiful wife,
Yeah, we got- yeah,
being
those are
blessed
all,
with
yeah.
3 beautiful daughters. This here hits home. Like this hits different.
Yeah.
Tweet
I
that
am
out there,
tweeting
folks.
This out to the
Force
world.
Wikipedia to keep it up there because it's legit.
Yeah,
It's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, when you're a career guy, you're the the lovely bride and the kids kind of, they're number 1 and 2, and then we start with number 3, right? That's
I'm going
sort
to
of
text this to Luke and just say, hey, by the way,
We updated your Wikipedia.
your
Wikipedia page. Who else can we do today?
yeah.
Sometimes these things do go down, so it's already down. Somebody's already taken it down.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
So we had our moment of fame.
So I can't.
It's down. I forgot my
I'll have the
laptop today.
screenshot forever.
Later this weekend, I will go and re-edit it, but I will add references.
Oh, okay.
I will add the reference to our Edmonton Sports Talk page, to the 2024 Estes page. I will add a reference to the Hangout episode and see if Wikipedia takes that down.
Yeah.
They've already
Luke,
taken it down.
We've officially updated your Wikipedia page. Congrats. And he's going to go look for it because he's going to be proud of this.
Yeah, but it's gone.
It's gone.
So you can't tell him that. You can't send this to him right now.
Luke, we
attempted to, but Wikipedia took this down.
Yeah.
Whatever. Wikipedia. Dorks.
Yeah, they
That's
want my money.
exactly it. Yeah, they want us to
They
donate.
want us to donate. Like, come on, we can't even provide content.
Bunch of losers.
Losers. Yeah.
You have a new message. What's my new message from Wikipedia?
Yeah, we took. Your post down.
Does it say anything? Hi, I'm Jalen Barks. I noticed you made a change to an article, Luke Glasdick, but you didn't provide a source. I'm removing for now, but if you'd like to include a citation to a reliable source and
let's
re-add
do
it,
this right
please
now.
do it. If you think I made a mistake or have any questions, you can leave me a message on my talk page.
Wow.
Oh, I should reply.
Let's do this.
Oh,
I'm going to reply right now. So,
How do you verify who you are? Can you tell her to
hi,
tune
Jalen
into
Barks.
Barks.
I'm the
I'm
COO.
thinking of root beer, actually.
The COO of
nice.
an
It
online
likes us.
digital radio station in Edmonton.
She can verify that if you go and search Matthew
In
Iwanyk.
Edmonton, actually live. I'll just actually live on air right now.
Yeah, there we go. So how
And
about this
Mount
golf
Tom.
tournament, hey?
Oh, no. Not yet, Kelvin.
No,
We've
we're-
got business to take care of.
I'm the CEO of a digital radio
How about
station
them
in
Elks?
Edmonton.
There's
Luke
serious stuff
is
going on here.
one of our regular contributors.
Yeah.
Who was in studio with us this week. I am on. Later today. I can add the citations to prove the win of the award. Thanks for the message.
Well, that's pretty impressive, actually.
And then
I am impressed with Wikipedia. At moments there, I wanted to find somebody
I
and
just did a 180 on Wikipedia.
have words with them. Yeah, I think we all did.
Yeah.
I've replied. We'll see if we get a
All
reply
right.
back after that. No, honestly, one thing about Wikipedia is like I remember when I was in high school and stuff, it was just starting, and people like teachers like you can't use this. It's too open source. They're legit on. Like think about this. Somebody was on the Luke Gazdick page.
Yeah.
Of everything that's on Wikipedia, somebody saw a change to Luke Gazdick and made a change to it because it's not cited properly. It doesn't have the proper sourcing to it. Wikipedia is a legit spot for the most part.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. When I went to school, we didn't have Wikipedia. We had encyclopedia.
Hey-o.
I had encyclopedia.
The World
They were
Book.
great.
I have.
Great
What do you
Friends
think of this,
episode.
Kelvin?
Yeah.
Have you been to the new office?
Yes.
Okay. In the Hangout studio, across from the camera, when the camera's on those that are on the Hangout,
Yeah.
they are looking at the rest of the room. And in the corner of the rest of the room, there is a bookshelf, a built-in oak bookshelf, a beautiful bookshelf.
Right.
I want to approach my parents and ask them if they would donate their full encyclopedia set
That would look
that's
brilliant
been
there.
sitting in the basement for 20 plus years, A through Z.
Plus
if they would.
plus the years.
Well, they've got the full, because remember that's how
Britannica or World Book?
I think they're World.
Yeah.
The World Book. But remember they used to come A, B, C, right?
yeah.
I mean, it is a beautiful set.
It was this huge, and then like it was funny how each book had a different width.
There were
right?
certain letters that were double.
that were double.
very
yeah.
few.
Very
Yeah, X did not get a lot of run.
Yeah, that would look. You guys need to class the place up for
Yeah.
sure. And so we did that with Eric this morning, and we looked after him, and so he doesn't have to make tea in a coffee pot anymore, and we're good.
I think tea will still be made in the coffee pot.
You figure?
I will say that.
There's two tea and coffee pot people in our office, and it's not, Eric does, but Gager Gager's a big tea and coffee pod guy. And you said something earlier when you stepped in for Dusty to finish the morning show, Maddie. Nobody in our office has ever even blinked at it.
Nope.
To think it's weird.
Nope.
Yeah.
I just thought, whoa, that's a smart way of making a
big pot of it.
Instead of having a teapot and letting it steep.
Yes.
Why not take what is already sitting right in front of you and adapt?
That's a frat house mindset, though. You got to refine it a little
Oh,
bit,
yes.
right? So,
I'm not denying that, but that's
it's
the beauty.
tea.
Yeah.
It is tea.
It's like do we need to refine ourselves when it comes
It's
to
not like
tea?
we're having yucca flux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a beer fridge
I'll
next
just
to
eat
it
the
all.
fruit. I'll just eat the fruit.
So there's all that. The EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian. We've got Elks game tonight, taking on the Redblacks. We got to do a couple things about that on the show today. Jay and I messed up yesterday. I'm just going to throw this out there.
We done screwed up.
We messed up. Usually on the day prior to an Elks game day, Jay and I sit down in a room. We don't close the door and lock ourselves in, but we sit down in a room, we look at each other, and we go, what are we going to do for Jay and Matt's big play of the day on Play Alberta, playalberta.ca. And we didn't do that yesterday. So, Jay, we've got to come up, and Kelvin can jump in today and help us through this.
Ooh.
We need to come up with a play of the day for the game today. Before I open up Play Alberta.
Matt's play of the day.
Yes. We'll have to put it up.
Well, they don't let us. Remember we did it with Taylor Inglis, and then they took away the Taylor part? I'll add it.
We'll have to do
Jay, Matt, and Kelvin's play of the day.
Yeah.
But we'll play of the game, but we'll see if they even put that one up.
I've learned you can talk to these people. You can actually barter with them.
I don't want to barter.
I will. Bring it on. I grew up in sales. Kelvin's a world-class salesman himself. If there's anybody that can barter, you're sitting with them.
Yeah,
so
you never pay retail.
The Edmonton Elks.
That's sales and Dutch, but
the Edmonton Elks -3. So we've got that. They've got Cody Fajardo. If you go to player markets, they've got Cody Fajardo 289.5. We could change these numbers as we wish.
Okay.
Gittins Jr.'s at 51.5. Dunbar's at 61.5. Rankin's at 56.5. What are we thinking for today?
We want to give the defense some props. We want to put a pick in there, maybe, or
I wish we could.
We could always ask. That's the one thing. With the CFL, what I've learned, and this is just across all the books, the CFL is not at this level that like the NFL is. So there's certain things that we can't do. We could always ask for it, though. I will just say that we could always ask for it.
Okay, I'd go immediately. I'm on Cody throwing and Dunbar receiving. Whatever that means.
Cody
now the
throwing and
number
Dunbar receiving.
Right now the number for Dunbar is 61.5. I'm all over the over.
Yeah.
Right now Cody Fajardo is at 289. Cody's going over 300 tonight.
Yeah, he's possessed right now. It's like he's personally dragging his team to the playoffs. That's just.
You're talking that P word, eh?
I am. I was a doubter here 3 weeks ago.
Well, you know me. I'm stubbornly on the Elks, but the P word is big.
I want to bring the spread down to 2.5 from 3.
What are you talking about? Take them.
I want to bring it down.
No.
Ottawa's a team that can make a comeback and push it in late.
Push it in late. Yeah.
I would rather on a parlay bring this down.
And this bend break defense we have right now, it makes it a possibility.
I would push that spread to 6.
Ted, I would rather be at 2.5 and give ourselves that field goal. We're building a parlay here.
Yeah.
Why make a risk out there that all of a sudden the Elks win by 5? We're going to be pissed off.
Yeah, I'm confident, Matt. What can I say?
I'm good with that, but I also think we're trying to get a win here. And if you're going Dunbar, what are we saying for Dunbar?
We are east. If we're home, I'd be with 6 with you, but we're out east, so maybe.
Dunbar, I'd take the number that's there, 61.5 over. Bang.
Okay, so 60.
I would move Cody to 275.
Oh, but you're so confident. Why don't you just put him at 225?
But the
just
game
like
could
the
get
spread.
out of hand. The game could
just
get
like
out of
the
hand.
spread. Exactly. Yeah. That's why. So 275.
Well,
I'm just messing with you. 275.
Yeah.
Okay. So 275. Dunbar 60 plus. Do we want to throw in Rankin running? Do we do like 40 yards rushing? Keep it nice and low.
Oh yeah,
low. Yeah,
sure.
Like 40 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got -2.5. If we did Cody 275. Dunbar 60. Do we bring Dunbar to 50 just to keep it?
I mean, you're getting a decent number. What is it, minus 110 at 61.5?
Yeah. So you're probably bringing it down to like a -2 on its own.
Do we get crazy?
Well,
What are we doing crazy?
What's crazy?
What's crazy?
Special teams touchdown.
Or, yeah.
You could add. We could do a special teams, or we can add an Elks defensive touchdown. I think.
Oh, wow. That's an interesting. Okay, here's one. So the special teams TD or Elk or DTD, I mean, they both happened this year. So
I just think Javon Leake is due.
I think we're at around, if I had to guess right now, about plus 325-ish
Yeah.
with those four. With the Cody 275, minus 2.5, over 60, over 40. We're at about
Then we don't touch
plus
it.
3.
That's good value. It's almost 3-1. I mean, if we threw a special teams touchdown in there,
I don't want to risk
it.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want to risk it either.
Yeah, Big U, don't be greedy, glue guy.
Hey, man,
Nick in the North,
talking.
minus 2.5 is a smart play. It's a parlay play, you should say.
We're just spitballing here, you.
So we just want to leave it at 4, or do we throw something else? Like, do we add a total thing here? Do you want to add an Elks
points?
total points?
We don't need to. Like, talk about being greedy. If we're already at 3-1 or somewhere in that
I'm guessing it's
vicinity,
around there.
Yeah, then that's great value.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, Jay. Fine, be that way.
Well, geez, I can't win if I'm
Be that way.
I'm on Jay. I'm sliding to the side of the table right now. So
This is a vista we're at here today, isn't it?
it's fabulous. Yeah, this is a great course.
I don't know
Coffees.
why I do this on the air, but I always have to like say out loud what I'm doing. So we're doing Jay, Matt, and Kelvin's big play of the game. So we've got Elks minus 2.5. Cody Fajardo, 275 plus passing yards. Steven Dunbar, 60 plus receiving yards. And then we've got Justin Rankin, 40 plus. We good with that?
Yeah.
Boosted. Please. See what that is? Sent. I've sent it to Play Alberta crew. We'll see where this comes in. How are we feeling about this game beyond thinking that the Elks are going to win? Okay, I'll maybe take this the other. Where would be a concern right now for you with looking at this team going into this game?
They're playing in the East, and their record out there isn't great. I'm not sure what to do with Ottawa. They win in Ottawa, though, usually, don't they?
They end up doing better out in Ottawa than they do against Ottawa here in Edmonton, actually, just off the top of my head over the last few years.
Yeah. But I think out East, I thought Ottawa was one of the tougher ones. That they win in Montreal, they win in Toronto, hardly ever win in Hamilton, do they? And then
They've actually, I think, had more recent success in Hamilton.
Okay, yeah. I'm like I said, I'm bullish on them. Like I've watched some Fajardo interviews here the last few weeks, and I'm back on the bandwagon. Like I really am. This guy's got to drag him wherever he's got to drag him, and it's pretty impressive, actually. Pretty impressive.
I would say the only thing that concerns me is if they don't stay in their lane.
Yeah.
If they beat themselves. That's the only concern I have. They've figured out how to successfully use Justin Rankin. Get him touches in the backfield, touches as a receiver, touches out of the backfield, and try to get, today we're going to run the ball. And it's not working. No. Let's just keep doing what has worked, which is distributing the ball, which is giving Cody time in the pocket. I mean, 2 weeks ago we were bagging on this O-line as they gave up 6 sacks. Last week they didn't give up 1.
So was that because they played better, or the offense made adjustments and they were putting the ball over top of the?
I think you can say both. I think you can say both. I mean, I've referred to this several times already, but Mark Killam was on our show earlier this week, and what he said struck a chord with me. because you do forget that this is an entirely new coaching staff. This is a young coaching staff.
Young coaching staff, for sure. Yeah.
J.C. Sherritt's never been a defensive coordinator in the CFL.
Yeah.
Mark Killam's never been a head coach in the CFL. Jordan McSimic was really the only one with offensive coordinator, that had come into this role and had experience. But it's with an entirely new team. The only coach that came back was Steven Sorrells, the offensive line coach. That takes time to meld.
Yeah.
And Mark Killam said not only are the players starting to meld, but the coaching staff is starting to meld. And not like, hey, do you want to go for beer and wings kind of meld, as to say, this is what I know I can get out of this player. This is the reasonable expectations of this player. And once you can know that, then you can try and build a game plan around that. So that's where I'm saying, just know what you do best and attack that area. And don't get cute. Don't try to, reinvent the wheel. This is a winnable game. This is a game that should take this team to 4-6 and have a decent chance at splitting in Labor Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you split Labor Day, you come out of that 5-7, this team's in business.
I agree.
So don't stub your toe tonight out in Ottawa. Don't get cute. You've got a cute look on your face, Matt. I can see what you're...
I'm not... even if they win tonight, I'm not so sure about the split yet about Calgary. Eric and I were talking about it at the end of the morning show there. It's just... it's one of those things where Calgary looks like they might be the best team in the Canadian Football League. We'll get a better idea again this weekend as they take on Saskatchewan.
Yeah,
this is a team that already has beaten Saskatchewan pretty handily. This is a team that has taken 3 against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. They took on the Blue Bombers, who aren't the Bombers of years past, but they took on a team 3 times and they won all 3. It's not easy to beat a team 3 times. When VA was healthy, they were going to beat the Montreal Alouettes. This is a team that looks really good. And the Edmonton Elks have yet to be a good football team. I don't care about them being close in games. They haven't beaten that good football team. And now you have to do it at some point, possibly, and maybe it's those Labor Day games, but I'm not ready to say they're in a good spot to go win those 2 when Calgary's on a different level right now in my mind.
I guess you won't know till you actually face each other, right? And until somebody gets punched in the face, and you see what kind of response you have.
But based on the season that we've seen, it looks like Calgary... it's going to change after Saturday, but if Calgary goes and beats Saskatchewan again, they're just the best team in the CFL. It's just that simple.
I don't think you'd be incorrect in saying that. I mean, but that's not to say that Edmonton doesn't have the right to take control of that game. Edmonton's playing different football than they have been.
Different football, but if we also go back to the last 2 weeks and we thought, if the conversation on air was this team's going to go roll these 2 football teams, and they didn't do that.
I don't care about that as much as you do.
Well, but that's so you're getting by these bad football teams. That doesn't give me confidence that you're going to go up against the Calgary Stampeders team and then go match them.
Wins a
mano a mano. No, I'm not. It wins a win. But if you're trying to preface what's coming out, like even Mark Killam though with the show with us, he was talking about that there were things that they're working on and they need to work on.
Yeah.
Like if they don't fix those things, it's the win's a win, great. But if you play those same ways that you did against Montreal and Toronto against Calgary, you're not winning those football games. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if the bend defense will work in Calgary because what was they were 1 for 5, right? When we won the other day.
Toronto was 1 for 5 in the red zone last week.
Yeah. So I don't think Calgary's going to be 1 for 5 if they get in the red zone. So
they probably won't.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
So stuff like that, right? So, yeah, no, they're like I said, I'm excited to watch. Like I said, I'm looking forward to Calgary because that should be an interesting test for them. Because like I said, back on the bandwagon. So we'll see what happens here. So.
Did you watch any of that game last night?
No.
Oh, you were all over God's green earth last night.
Green earth last night, yeah.
Were you up in Athabasca?
Athabasca, yes, yeah. Yeah,
business never sleeps, eh?
Some lakefront property at Athabasca yesterday, so. Pretty
And
little lake.
You would suggest what lake is that?
Baptiste.
Yeah.
So,
you had suggested that you might be closing some deals here.
We might be closing a deal here live on the air today, so we'll see.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So
Love a good deal.
Yeah.
You want me to negotiate on your behalf?
Sure, yeah. I'll just hand the phone. This is Jay.
This is Glue Guy?
This is Glue Guy. Yeah.
That would be fun.
We're going to just run out live to Gazdick to see what his opinion is on the counter here.
Well, I was thinking about that, Matt.
Yeah.
Running out to the 13th hole? Or
Is there a
11th hole?
way that I can hook up and go and live interview Luke on our show? Well, Luke's going to be done by then.
Well, they start at 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30.
Yeah, that'd be done by 1:30.
Okay, do it on your phone. I'll run out and I'll check in on Luke. We'll do a live hit
When?
now, or like
You got a
No,
golf cart?
in
no,
half an hour.
that's. I need time to set that up.
Yeah.
Somebody can send you a link.
I need to do it from here. I need to do all the back end stuff.
Nobody's at home.
We're broadcasting from there.
From right here.
We're not broadcasting from
Okay.
over there. The Hangout's always on location.
Okay, fine.
I don't have the Bluetooth like my AirPods or something like that for this or anything like that. You need
Well, it's worth a shot.
You need to send technical things to me a little earlier.
Well, a
I
little
also
bit.
forgot my laptop.
A little bit of sleep at the wheel, it seems, this morning, Matthew. You forgot your laptop. I mean, what happened? You want to talk about it?
Well, I had to wake up a little earlier. It's not excuse. Actually, I woke up fine. My laptop was charging. My charger's not. I had it because I did the Elks Call podcast 2 nights ago. I moved it to my other room, my charger. And last night I didn't feel like moving my charger back into my main room. So I left it there. So I just plugged in my laptop. And today I packed this laptop. So I made sure I had this laptop. So I looked at it. This is the Hangout laptop. So I looked at it because I was doing some work on it last night. And I put it on my backpack. So in my mind, I think I got my laptop. I did my daily ritual, which is take a laptop and put it in my backpack. And I didn't go get my second laptop.
It's a good thing I did the show lineup for the Reed Wilkins show last
Well,
week.
I got to change some things, I think.
Oh, do you?
Farhan Lalji, 4 o'clock.
Really?
Yes.
Matty.
So he's going to be on. So 3 o'clock is
guy.
completely open. He can't commit to video yet, he says. We'll see at that time. But Farhan will join us. Marshall Ferguson got back to me today, too.
Did he?
Apologizes.
Okay.
But yeah, so I got him at 4. Green and Gold kickoff show, 4:30. Myself, Jay Milne, will be live from here from RedTail for the kickoff show. Then we'll wrap up the Reed Wilkins show from 5:30 till 6. And then we'll finish the end of the game here for halftime. And then Jay and I are going to bolt back to our studio so we can do the post-game show from there. We've got a little red orangey plane.
Orangey plane flying over. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the Red Baron.
No, it's orange.
Where is that thing?
It's right there.
Okay, that plane, I know I've seen that plane several times. You know what that plane does? That plane flies over energy corridors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah?
Just
And it
to
just
do
double
visual
checks.
checks.
Oh, really?
Every day.
I want to sit at the airport and just watch planes fly.
I could sit at
Used
the
to do
airport all
that.
day.
Used to be able to do that.
There was like an A&W and Arby's or something like that inside.
Yeah.
There's a TikTok of where the door is that you could try to go there. I'm too scared to go do that in an airport because I don't think you mess with things in an airport.
Yeah. Used to be able to sit and watch all the planes take off.
My parents used to take my brother and I for that.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
They need to add that again.
Yeah.
World's changed, Matty.
I want to just add a little side spot where it's like you just show up and then you just sit there so you can watch planes take off and land.
Yeah. I would say I was in Winnipeg at the airport, but we know they don't have one, so we got to be careful. But
You know what? By my house is the Cooking Lake Airport.
Yeah?
And I've driven out there sometimes just to watch little planes take off and land. It's beautiful.
yeah.
One of my favorite things I ever saw was driving in Phoenix for like airplanes and stuff and we're driving by a freeway that goes by the airport and it was night and you looked one side and you just saw the line of planes coming in and just them one after another and then you look the other way and you just see the line of planes getting ready to take off and in the sky you just see a bunch of planes. Big airports. It's cool watching all how they do all
there's
that.
windows of time if you're driving to Calgary where you get towards Airdrie there.
Yeah.
And you just watch the planes drop in like they're just one after another. It's incredible.
Well, even when we're driving south of Edmonton, in the vehicle, my girls will still. I mean, my oldest is 13 now. It's still plane. You know, like it's neat to see that massive hunk of metal.
That's
floating in the air.
Floating in the air. Yeah, it's crazy.
You know why planes fly? Do you know what the term is?
Aerodynamics.
Jet propulsion.
It's a good answer.
Jet propulsion.
It's a really good answer.
I did a grade 6 science fair.
And you still remember
project on jet propulsion.
Okay, yeah.
And that was the one where
it's where the air is flying over to one wing faster than the other, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's moving air
It's
and
moving
pushing air.
Pushing air. Yeah.
And it's
But it's also using aerodynamics. You were very close.
But it has something to do with that when there's not enough air going over top or something.
a point
That's
right
what
there.
leads to the stalling of them, I think.
So we to showcase jet propulsion in grade 6.
Yeah.
You'd cut a straw. That's back in the day of plastic straws.
Plastic straws, yeah.
And you'd attach it to a
Get
balloon.
it on Amazon.
And then you'd put a string across the room. You blow up the balloon and put the straw attached to the balloon on one side of the room, and then you'd unleash it, and it would push it across the room.
Are your girls at science fairs yet with their ages?
I don't know. No.
No, they're
Like
not.
my oldest is in grade 8. My youngest is going, or my middle's going
Nothing
into
in
grade
junior
6.
high yet?
It's Matt. School has changed, brother.
I used to do them in junior high.
School is. In fact, I don't even know if there will be school to start the year.
Okay.
Fun
Really?
fact. Yeah, it's sad but
I
true.
thought that's
Oh,
I
yes,
thought that was Edmonton Public.
No, it's probably
Alberta Teachers.
Oh, yeah?
Association.
I
That's
would-
right. That's good. That's
I would actually be surprised if there is not a strike. So, I have family. My family's full of teachers,
yeah.
and I'm pretty sure that they are dead set on digging their heels in because they're supposed to be meeting. Get this. They've had all summer to do this, but yet the next time they're meeting is on the 25th, which is the Monday, the week
Next
of
Monday?
school starting. Yeah, I think it might even be the 26th. And if they don't come to the table, because you might be mad at me for saying this, so sorry. Teachers deserve a major
Why would I get mad at
increase.
this? I'm a family teachers too.
because they have not. I mean, they've hardly kept up with inflation.
Their salaries have been flat.
Yeah, I worked for the public school board in Lethbridge for 15 years. So
And I mean, you look at what they're responsible for.
yeah, yeah. Well,
And not only just pay raise, they want the. I mean, classrooms are now up to 40 kids
Yeah.
in my school,
Yeah.
in our kids' school.
yeah. And family dynamics come into it, right? Mm-hmm. And it's teachers are on the front line for sure. It's kind of crazy.
Well, they're the ones that are responsible for raising your children for the
And they don't
massive
get
part.
like they do extra time that like the summer's off. It's not for some of them. It's not all summers off. My dad was a principal, and he was back in his schools early August, getting
Well,
schools set up and getting it all figured out. And yeah, it's one of like if you look at the teacher salaries over the last decade or so, they haven't even got that little bump in pay for inflation that a lot of people or most people do get. Theirs has just been flat.
Yeah.
And at some point, again, I'll pull off on this, and you can jump in, and then we'll move away from this. But you look at like the MLAs of their province; they got their pay raise recently, and I'm all for politicians getting their pay raise. Like no one wants to be a politician. There should be a value to that. It's not an easy job to do themselves. But if they're going to go get the pay raise, then other people need to get their pay raises too. Then
And not to say MLAs can sit in a room for 10 minutes and give themselves an 8% raise,
Yeah.
and then they sit and lock horns with teachers over 3%. That to me is a double standard.
same with nurses, same with like all those. Like it's just got to be across the board. But I'm all for teachers.
Maybe what you do is you tie all the essential services rates to the MLAs increases. And just say, you know what, you guys sit in a room and you're giving yourself a raise, you're giving teachers a raise, you're giving firemen a raise, you're giving policemen a raise, right?
Oh, Kelvin, don't
Yeah.
get me started on politicians.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, let's
I don't
get
mind
this
that.
a sports show. What the hell?
It's the hangout, though. We go over. So I was also thinking, I think maybe what I could do is at the end of lock shop. When I'll say bye to Huss early. If I think it's Benny's back at the studio. I think he said
there
him.
you go.
Send you the link, and you could go meet with Luke.
I can't do it on my phone.
Why not?
Remember, I tried doing it from the Chamber of Commerce. It
Well,
wouldn't
then I
work.
can give you my phone.
Yeah. Sure. Do a live check-in. I'll grab a cart.
It's actually not that far.
15's right
So-
over here.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, no, he's on 11.
Or 11.
So it's just, but
That's
it's a little bit of a drive.
nasty par 3 to be at, by
It's
the way.
not a par 3.
Yeah.
11's a par 5.
So is he hitting there, or what's he doing?
He's got his driver.
Okay.
Wait, is that the one over the water?
Yeah. Hate that hole.
So you buy?
I don't
can you
believe-
buy a drive off him there? Then is that?
I
what's
think
going
it's. I don't know. I Beat the Pro usually is if you outdrive him,
Right,
you enter into a
on?
draw or
Into a
something like
That's
that.
what- yeah. Yeah, we had a golf tournament. You could buy
Yeah.
drives off a guy sometimes, right? And so it's,
Yeah, and there's some where it's
Yeah.
just a 6th or 5th drive
Yeah.
for you, and you
Yeah.
go see how that is.
Luke's got legs, man.
Yeah.
You should see the trunks on that guy.
we were at the nasty tournament, and GCL diesel guys were on 18. We walked up there, and every hole I would say to the guys, you want to hit a ball,
Right?
right? So the guy said, well, I'm a lefty. I said, well, so am I. So this kid walks up to the tee box, and he tees up a ball, hadn't hit all day, and he puts it within 20 yards of the green.
No.
And just smoked that thing like, oh, man.
Did you claim that on your scorecard, Kelvin?
I did not, but sure wanted to.
I think you're okay. Yeah. That's fantastic. Those GCL diesel guys were great.
Yeah.
Cam's awesome.
Yeah.
Cam is such a great man.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. Like Cole is like these kids can hit balls. Like my kid, like my son and his buddies and stuff. They just long bombs.
How old are your kids, Kelvin?
My oldest is 41, and my youngest is about 33, I think. So they're gonna fact check me on that right now.
Wow.
And we have 11 grandkids, so life is good.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty fabulous life.
Good for you. 11 grandkids.
11 grandchildren.
Yeah, yeah. You think you love your kids?
Really?
Wait till you have grandkids.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my folks just spent a bunch of money on my nieces yesterday, apparently, for back-to-school stuff. They called me yesterday, and they're like, yeah, we spent a lot. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, what do you expect? Hey, Maddie, TikTok, bruh.
It's one of those things where for that, like they love the grandkids more than they love their kids.
Yeah.
I tell them that.
It's
It's a different love I've come
It's a different
you
love.
see that.
Your love expands. That's what I always tell people.
Oh, and they just
It's kind of like the same thing where when you first get married, you're like, man, I don't think I could love anything more than my wife.
then you get kids.
And then a kid comes into your life, and then another, and it's like, okay, this is a different level.
Yeah, and I don't think you don't love anything more than your wife, but it's just different levels of love.
It's different kind of things,
different
right?
kinds of things, yeah, and it's so cool.
Because a child is completely dependent on you.
Yeah,
And then it must be different as a grandparent, though, because now they're not dependent on you.
no,
But you can now take a little bit of
You could spoil them more
maybe
than as a
cherish
parent.
it a little bit
Yeah,
more because
yeah.
you're not having to
Yeah.
be the.
well, you're not
discipline
necessarily a disciplinarian,
factor.
right? Yeah, like my daughter-in-law just throws up her arms because when the kids come to the lake, they all know where the cookie jar is, right, and everything else, and she's trying to discipline them and have a clean life, and I'm going, here's a wagon wheel, right?
Oh yeah,
And,
wagon wheel. You a big wagon wheel guy?
well, my grandkids are, but they're not very big anymore. They're small.
Oh, shrinkflation, man.
Shrinkflation.
Have you seen the size of a nib?
No, I have not actually.
Oh, go buy a bag of nibs.
okay,
You will be
Are they
disgusted.
smaller?
They're skinnier.
Oh, really?
Oh, the actual like long ones or the small
the
ones?
long ropes
Yeah.
are skinnier. They're about. They used to be a decent girth, but now they're so skinny. It's appalling. They're the size of this cord. Now,
Oh, for crying out loud!
That's a shame.
when you hold it in your hand, you're like, "What is
This
this?"
cord right here. There.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, no, shrinkflation is quite something. So,
That makes me sad.
but
I
kids,
like nibs.
But kids are so much fun. Grandkids, right? And the stories they tell, right? We were out at the lake, and even the neighbors' kids come over, and so we have a little playhouse over there, and the little fella comes over and says to me, "Good morning, Mr. Kelvin. Is the playground open?" Right? Like just stuff like that, right? And we met our new neighbors the other day, and a little 4-year-old girl, and so I said, "What do you think of Grandma's lake?" And she thought that was pretty cool, and she goes, "Where are you going?" I said, "Well, I'm going to get my boat." And she goes, "I'd sure like a ride in a boat one day." They're so innocent.
Yes.
It's just so much fun.
You know what's the best thing is? So my 3 girls are 13, 11, and 9, and my wife and I have done this on purpose. Is we've developed the cool house.
Yeah.
So now all the neighborhood kids, mostly boys, to be honest,
Yeah.
they come to our house.
Yeah.
We've got the pool, we've got the trampoline, we've got the basketball court, we've got all the bikes, we've got everything you would need to have fun.
Yeah.
So the kids come to our house, and I love it.
We were that house when our kids were growing up, and I can tell you that you'll reap rewards from that for the rest of your life. Those kids still remember that. They're in their 40s and they still come and talk to you and go, "Oh, remember being at your house?" And
Yeah, I'd have a coffee, Eric.
we'd get to.
I didn't even think you were here. You can come hang out with us.
Yeah.
You know? He's doing some business.
doing some business.
He's still got a heal because Jasmine tried killing him. You're still healing.
I'm still with Jasmine on throwing out the tea, though. I'm sorry,
But you have to ask if someone wants it.
do you?
Yes, because the green light is on.
What?
If the green light is off, it changes this game.
Wait, you're on Jasmine's side?
I kind of am. Like, you guys
Okay,
are, you guys
I'm
are-
interested. I want to
You
hear.
guys are sort of running a frat house over there, right? So I kind of think you brought Jasmine on to try and class the place up a little bit, right? And bring a little decorum, right? And
But she didn't do that at all. She just dumped somebody's tea, and then she made a coffee for only herself.
So if I have a little critique of Jasmine, it's if you're going to do that and try help, then you should have brought a solution like I did this morning. So you say, this is not the way you do tea, and then you bring another pot, right? Just dumping it is, right? So she's trying to show you guys there's a better way, but she just didn't give you the solution to get it done. So
Well, yeah, no, here's where Jasmine didn't think about anyone else but Jasmine. She wasn't trying to teach us that you shouldn't put tea in there. She went, I want coffee. No one else can have tea, and no one else can have coffee because I'm only going to make coffee for myself.
Look at this guy.
That's what happened there.
Thank you, Eric. Oh,
I don't
this. Ooh, 18%. That's the good
that's the
cream.
good
creamer.
stuff. Yeah, that's the real cream.
I feel like at the very least, if you're ever going to dump something, you double check to make sure no one else is using it, especially if that green light is on. And that green light was
Okay,
on.
Well, I didn't know the green light was on.
It was on. It was powered on. That's why I didn't touch it. Usually, if I come in the morning and I see tea in the pot, it means Gager left it from the night before.
Oh, right.
And so then it's okay. I'm not even asking anyone. I'm dumping this,
Which has happened.
which has happened.
Yeah.
This one, the green light was on, so I knew this was a fresh pot from Eric. And then on top of that, there was the wrapper on the side, and it was throat coating.
Oh.
And I saw that throat coating. I went, Eric's clearly needs something for his
This
throat
is
right now.
medicinal. Okay.
And
well,
I will add this in radio. The throat
The throat yes.
is a big, and I always believe in a radio station you need to have some tea nearby because you never know when your throat's going to need it. So on that part, it wasn't even just regular like Earl Grey or something like that. It was a throat one. So clearly Eric was needing something for his voice, and she dumped it without asking anyone else. Does anyone need this throat coating tea?
Which is then even more vital that Eric should have his own solution and his own, right, to make sure he's looking after his.
But none of us would have ever done that to Eric.
Okay, fair enough.
None of it. In fact, I went into my office and I didn't have that coffee from over there. I didn't dump it. I didn't go ask.
Well, yeah, and you have Starbucks across the road. So I mean,
We do have Starbucks across the road.
Okay, well,
And
maybe I'll back off.
We could have
Starbucks is just too expensive, man.
It is, yeah.
for what, a coffee?
Yeah, it does. It's not
Coffee's not that bad.
justifiable.
I'm okay. Well, how much is a coffee right now?
Like
Starbucks,
$3.50?
Yeah.
It's not $3.50. Is it?
Well, you can get at McDonald's. You can get a coffee
get
for
$1.
$1.50.
Yeah, buck.
Yeah.
Buck.
It is solid.
Yeah.
I
And
do
that's
like
good
McDonald's
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah, McDonald's coffee. If I'm on the road, I'm a McDonald's guy
Yeah.
for coffee, for sure.
Yeah, Timmy's. Timmy's
It's not the same.
Timmy's is
Timmy's
also experiencing shrinkflation and value. And
What do you think of this? What do you think?
Coffee's $2.95.
For
Starbucks.
what?
Starbucks.
Americana? Or just, what is it?
Just like
Grande,
like
medium,
Grande.
basically $3. $2.95.
What's a large?
Let me edit. A venti
A venti?
Yeah. Sorry. a
is $3.45.
venti. That's why I said $3.50.
$3.50, yeah.
And a large at McDonald's is $1.50.
Yeah.
That's $2 less for, I think, the better coffee.
And better cups. McDonald's has the insulated exterior, right?
That's a power move.
That's a power move.
I disagree on that. It's better.
Really?
They're both top. I would put Starbucks, personally, for me, just slightly ahead of McDonald's. But McDonald's is very good.
Yeah. There we go.
Do you think Timmy's has deviated from their lane a bit too much?
I think they're trying to be
Bit?
everything to everybody.
More than a bit.
More than a bit? Okay, good.
Here's what Tim Hortons needs to do.
Sell a coffee and a donut.
If I was brought into the headquarters of
Tim
whoever
Hortons,
owns Tim
all right.
Hortons, and I said,
Let's-
okay,
okay,
let's
I'm-
fix this.
All right. I'm the Tim Hortons
Yeah.
CEO. Okay, Maddie, what do you got?
You need to have coffee.
Yeah.
You need to have tea.
Yeah.
You need to have like 3 sandwiches. You need to have bagels, muffins, donuts, Timbits. Juices for the kids, your ice caps. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think one bowl of soup, or one or two options for soup. You can have with the
Their
sandwich.
chili was, when their chili was on, it was on. That little chili in a bun.
Chili in a bowl?
Yeah.
Take
I ate the bowl.
No, that was not. Did
Chili in
have
a
the
bun.
bowl?
Yeah.
Did they have the bowl?
Yes,
the bun.
they had the bowl.
The bun
right,
bowl.
they had the
Yeah.
bowl. Yeah.
It was
where they
fantastic.
pulled it out, put it in there.
Yeah.
Get rid of your pizzas.
Yeah,
Get rid
it
of
was
the
like
flatbreads. Get rid of everything else. That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's
Just
it.
Be good at.
Get rid of
Good.
80
Basically-
different breakfast sandwich options.
What you need to do is you need
Get
to
rid
find.
of a breakfast in a box.
Yeah.
What
you
are we
need-
doing?
You need to go find your menu from 1995
Yes.
and say, this
Simplify.
is what we're doing again.
Yeah.
And the prices obviously changed a little bit, but these items, this is what we're doing again. And also donuts and all that, they need to be made in the store again.
Yeah. Yeah.
They need to be freshly
Fresh
baked
baked
in the store, and you will rediscover the Canadiana, which is Tim Hortons, and why we all loved Tim Hortons back in the day.
Back in the day.
I'd even change the look back to the old school look inside the store and stuff.
Oh, the old yellow and brown signs.
All of that.
Yeah. Yeah. The old yellow and brown.
It's just not.
Yeah. You see-
They've left their ways, and they need to go find their ways again.
McDiesel says 7-Eleven is low-key champion.
They actually have a pretty good coffee.
Do they?
It's fine. It's not.
I used to like 7-Eleven because when I was younger, I would drink with Irish cream or French
yes.
vanilla.
Yeah, yeah.
And they have
And they
all
just-
you can eat.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. If
You could make a half
Yeah.
French vanilla, half coffee.
Yeah.
The 7-Eleven by our work on 107th or whatever it is. Where is that 111th? I can't remember. They
There's
have
a
this
7-Eleven by our work?
just east of us.
Really?
Yeah. I drive by it
yeah.
on my way in.
That's right.
They have this big machine that now brews all your lattes and stuff like that. But if you wanted just a quick coffee, it's not bad. It's pretty good. I wouldn't put McDonald's ahead of McDonald's or Starbucks. I would still take those two over. But if you're driving by a 7, you just need a quick coffee. I would go grab. I'd grab it over at Timmy's.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. Timmy's.
I'd grab it over at Timmy's.
For sure. Their coffee has gone south. Absolutely.
They have given me a thumbs up for Jay, Matt, and Kelvin's big play of the game.
There we go.
So we'll see when they get that up there, and we can see what the value is. So I'm just going to keep that up there. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage Expert. We are live at RedTail Landing for the Capital Care Foundation Golf Tournament. If you want to jump in on the silent auction, EdmontonSportsTalk.com at the very top, it says Capital Care. Click that link. If you scroll down, there's ways to donate, but also to look at the silent auction items. He's Jay Milne, Kelvin Vandasselaar, Nasty Club number 93, Matt Iwanyk with you here on the Hangout here at Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by Play Alberta. Coming up at 11 o'clock, it's myself and Huss with the Lock Shop. At noon, it's the Oil Stream. Hernan and Lieutenant Eric with the Oil Stream. EST afternoons. Hernan from here, Zach to come from the studio, and then it's the Reed Wilkins Show, myself and Jay Milne from 3 until 6. However, from 4:30 till 5:30 in there, it will be the Green and Gold Kickoff Show as we'll get you set for Elks, Redblacks. Elks looking for 3 straight victories, and then we'll have the Green and Gold post-game show for you once that game ends as well. Portions of this hour of the Hangout, they are brought to you by the Hive Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
This is beautiful weather, isn't it?
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gonna have a nice run here. Apparently, the next 10
it's-
days or so.
It's something
Be
else.
nice to have a little bit of summer in the summer. What a year. I mean, no smoke, but my goodness, the weather is.
22 tomorrow.
Yeah.
24 22 today, 24 tomorrow, 26 Sunday, 28 Monday, 28 Tuesday, 30 on Wednesday, 30 on Thursday.
Yeah. Beauty.
That's the 7-day according to Environment Canada.
Oh.
Except the only thing is our overnight low tonight's 5.
Yeah, we're getting
Jeez.
into the.
cover your tomatoes.
It's that point of the year where it's
getting there.
Yeah.
Break out the spare room bed sheets. Time to cover the tomatoes.
Time to cover the tomatoes. Yeah. We're sleeping.
it's
Put on a hoodie tonight because I need the blankets to put over the tomatoes. So.
We had a dinner last night. Everything was either from our garden
Yeah.
or from the cow that we butchered.
Nice.
Nice.
Everything.
Everything. That's, yeah.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
That is. Have you ever got your own cow?
Yes.
It's the way to go.
Yeah.
It is. It is just. It's different. If you look at, I'm sorry, but if you look at ground beef in a grocery store compared to ground beef that you get,
well, they add that dye into it.
it's
the
just
grocery store.
different. Like the meat from that is butchered and in your freezer, it's just red.
How much did you get?
We got a quarter,
Oh, yeah?
but we're going to up that. Those are rookie numbers. We're going to go up to, for sure, probably a half.
Half, yeah.
Because my mother-in-law lives on our property now.
Do you raise your cow too? Like that? Talk about
Well,
the whole gamut.
we would like to.
Yeah.
We've been trying to find a good 4-H club out our direction, so that the girls could get into cow 4-H. Which is where,
Oh, is that the little...
where you raise a cow?
I knew
calf.
I knew I would get fact checked on my kids' age. So my youngest daughter just texted me and said, "I'm 35, Dad."
Oh,
So-
forgive me.
He just wants you to still be...
In your eyes,
Younger.
In his eyes, you're still 7.
Yes,
so
you're still. Yeah, I'd say,
He doesn't want to lose on that
Yeah.
the
Kim, you're
children
still-
as children.
You're still my baby, Kim.
Yeah.
You're still my favorite. So.
whoa.
It's your youngest.
We pulled out
your
the F word?
Your youngest always sort of has that sentimental. Yeah, there's something about your youngest. child.
Okay. Now, boys, girls.
2 boys, 2 girls.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Kelvin, you're a busy man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like to have a son. And
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have friends that have boys, and I'm just blessed to have 3 girls.
Marge and I, interesting. Andrew was our first daughter, but our third child is. We were resigned to the fact that we weren't ever going to have a girl.
Oh, really?
So, pretty special when she was born as well. And so,
It was funny because everybody assumes you're like, we had 2 girls at the time, and everybody, you hoping for a boy, hoping.
yeah,
I couldn't care less.
yeah,
Healthy, happy,
yeah.
and we're ready to go.
And they are different. There's no doubt about raising boys, raising girls. They're 2 different things.
Well, yeah, I'm on the verge of becoming screwed because my girls look like their mother, and it's going to be a long 10 years here, I think.
Yeah.
Boyfriend's coming home type thing.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about it, but
Well, you had your first foray not too long ago.
what do you mean?
The texts.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just leave that.
It is sweet.
life.
It's life, but it's
You just want them to be the little girls.
well, and I would say we've raised them pretty darn well, where they have a lot of self-respect, self-value, and they're so busy with sports that whoever they hitch their wagon to, so to speak, is probably going to be on the same page. Well, I think they'll have to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just won't work. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm going to be. I'll probably be a pretty reasonable person when it comes to people coming home. I think it'll.
You're
be
the
my
glue
wife.
guy.
I think it'll be my wife that you have to get past. Because she might lay down the
Lay down the
authority
law.
a bit more.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'm just softy with my girls.
Yeah,
I think
They
that's
could get away with anything with you, probably.
to an extent.
If they tried, well, now you guys, it's a little harder where you guys live, but if they tried sneaking out of the house when they're older, like in high school and stuff, I think you'd be more, not as upset as maybe April would be.
But
Probably.
it's funny you talk about sneaking out of the house. My granddaughter was out with us here last weekend, and so I said to her, "Don't sneak out of the trailer." And she sort of looked at me and go, it was a foreign concept to her to maybe sneak away. I was kind of, maybe, I don't know if kids are different. They're certainly raised different. Like we used to run around, and right now they're tracked with cell phones, and everybody knows where everybody is, and we'd disappear for hours at a time. And I think if that was the case now, there'd be panic attacks or Amber Alerts and all that kind of stuff right now. So
Jay, Matt, and Kelvin's big play of the game is on Play Alberta, and it's worded that way too.
It is?
Yeah.
Hey, Kelvin, you made it. That's awesome.
Elks minus 2.5 point spread. Cody Fajardo 275 plus passing yards. Stephen Dunbar 60 plus receiving yards. Justin
That's the guess the
Ranking
line.
40 plus rushing yards. This is boosted. What do you think the line is? Play Alberta, playalberta.ca. Download the app today. EST Sports, deposit $20, get a $50 free sports bet. Deposit $5, use YUG50, get a $50 free sports bet. I'm going to make this over under for Play Alberta too. Because I'll just tell you whether you're over or under.
Plus 285.
Over.
I'm over?
No, like it's over that.
Okay, good.
Right, sorry, never. Under.
315.
Under.
300?
Under. Well, like you got to keep going up then.
305.
305.
Under. No, like I'm saying I've now jumped to your thing. So like your number you're throwing is under the value.
Look at this guy. I know
Under.
him. 310.
Under.
I'm under.
Yes.
312. How are
Under.
you? Doing good, Jay. How are you? Great.
Under.
I said 315.
Under.
Oh my gosh, they really nailed it.
Keep going.
340.
Under.
360.
Ding, 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 ding. Really? 360.
Wow.
Cody Fajardo, 275. Elks minus 2.5. Rankin 640. Dunbar 60. It's 360.
Matt, that's extremely valuable.
Yeah, I was thinking like 300 or something, like 320
Yeah.
I was saying or something. So it jumped up there.
Look, Jay,
So-
Matt, and Kelvin's big play
Play
of
of
the
the
game.
day. Look at that.
I also love
360.
whenever they do it, they go Justin Ranking. They add the
Justin
G at the end.
Rankin, they add
It's
the
like
G.
it's like it auto corrects for them or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So it's quite comical to me. But
You
there
know,
it is.
I was saying, oh, by the way, Jay's play of the day cashed last night.
It did.
Hey, there you go.
Cha-ching.
That was I was on the fence about that. But
And
we
Jay's
got it.
play of the day from earlier this week, if you jumped on it, Elks money line, we got it to plus money. Well, not we. Jay got it to plus money.
Yeah.
Was it plus 115?
It was
Plus 115 was that. So if you jumped on that, you did very well. Because right now the Elks on the money line is minus 175.
I've got a confession. I am all over this game tonight.
Oh,
Right.
like you've got a lot, not all over the place with it.
Do you want me to go through what I've got on this? I don't have to say
Yeah, no,
money-wise.
please.
So
Tell me the
obviously-
bets. Yeah,
I
you got
obviously
the.
just rode with Jay, Matt, and Kelvin's big play of the game.
Yeah, I got to do that still. I'll jump on that later. But
That is good.
'Kay.
I got.
you
what
had
else
the
did I
Elks
do?
money line yesterday.
Elks to win and under 53.5.
Correct.
I got that at plus 240. I got. Oh, that's the lock shot partner parlay. Okay, I got early bird Winnipeg and Elks both to win. So
'Kay.
Winnipeg took care of that leg
yeah.
last
So that's a
night.
that
check
was-
already for
yeah.
the two-legger.
And then I got Elks money line to plus 115. I have four plays just on this game alone.
Is it going to end at just 4 plays, or are you going to find a fifth?
No, it has to, and well, it doesn't have to, but I just don't know what else I can do.
Well, you
but
could just
Jay's
go
play of
straight
the
Oh,
money
day.
line.
defensive touchdown or something like that.
Maybe I'll do something fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try and for Jay's play of the day a special teams touchdown.
Yeah.
That would be exciting. But maybe Sickler, my buddy Sickler, he just signed up for Play Alberta, and he took advantage of Yake 50, where he deposited $5, gets a $50 free bet. He also did deposit 20, used promo code EST Sports for another $50 free bet. I might tell him to get on Matt, Jay, and Kelvin's
Kelvin's
big play of the day.
Yeah, that's where
Hey?
I'm going.
Like that's a good boost, brother.
Okay, I'm now riding on that one.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, well, I got to just get this bet through location stuff. Yep, okay, that's processing. I don't know. Did you see the early bird bet from today?
No.
Elks to win money line. Justin Rankin 57 plus rushing yards, and Justin Hardy 43 plus receiving yards. That's plus 510. That's not a bad one too.
That's the Rankin factor, though.
It is a good point.
Yeah.
And
It might be
Dustin
worth-
and
yeah.
Crumb factor.
Well, but Hardy's done it like almost every game this season, and there have been a few games with Dustin Crum out there.
True.
That's the one thing I would say. But yeah, those EST specials, EST Sports, it's 20, deposit 20, get 50. YEG 50, deposit 5, get 50. I used my YEG 50 this week on Jay's play of the day for the money line one. So I'm riding with the Play Alberta money on that one.
That'd be a.
That's win-win in that sense. Like it's their money.
I just hope we're not grossly just disheveled at the end of this game, wondering what happened.
I stand by.
This is like what you said to me yesterday about Winnipeg going into Montreal.
Yeah. What did I say?
You said, because I said, do you think Winnipeg is going to cover this 7-point spread? And you said they better,
Yeah.
or else they're frauds. I think that's kind of what Elks fans have to think
Yeah.
about tonight.
Maybe, yeah.
If they don't decisively win this game, they're not going. Don't worry about Labor Day because it's over.
I wouldn't say decisively.
Well, true.
If they win today, you're going to go on and be like, win's a win. So, and I would likely be with you on that to a degree. Looking ahead to Labor Day would be it's still it would be in my mind of it would help me feel that I still don't believe that they're going to go win those games. But a win's a win. But I do, and I've said this, it's for all three of these games that they've just had, which is Montreal, Toronto, and now Ottawa. They can't afford to lose these. And if they do, why even bother talking about playoffs to a degree? Because if you're not going to beat these teams, you're not going to be good enough to make the playoffs. So I'll say this right now. If the Elks happen to stumble today, which I don't believe will happen, which you don't believe will happen, which Kelvin doesn't believe will happen, which many don't believe will happen, but if it happens, it's going to be a little bit of a spicy post-game show because you missed an opportunity. Winnipeg picked up 2 points. We're looking at the likelihood that BC is going to pick up 2 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to keep pace with those guys, right?
Because you also have this difficult 2 coming up. Like we're not talking like we're thinking a sweep. A sweep is very hard to do for Labor Day. We're talking about a split for the Elks, and that puts you in a nice spot.
They did it last year.
But Calgary was a terrible team.
Calgary was terrible last year. Yeah.
Just saying.
I know, but if anything, like it'd be the split sweep the other way.
Yeah.
It's one of those, but that's also you're still going to lose one and win one if we're talking about a good week for the Elks is a split. It's not you haven't made much ground in that point, so you can't afford to lose these games against Ottawa because part of it is BC's got a lot of Eastern games left. They're going to pick up their points. I don't know about Winnipeg still fully yet. But they got that win. So what? They're at 12 points?
Yeah, 6 now, right?
I think they're at 12 points. So you sit 6 points back, which is 3 games, but they have that season series still in a degree. So you're really 3.5 games back right now. So it's if you blow this game, why would to me there's just not a lot of reason to talk about playoffs the rest of this season.
Yeah, it's well. Thanks for crashing this party there.
Oh, that's Matt's specialty.
He brought this up. He's the one that said, what if what if? I was going there. Winnipeg's at 12. Winnipeg, BC should be at 10. Well, hey, look, this is what happens when you start the way that you started.
Yeah.
And, how this could have been different if they had beaten Hamilton like they probably should have. Yeah. You would have been afforded that loss somewhere. I went into the month of August saying they needed to go 3 or 4. There was you couldn't go less than that. And I'm not going to jump off of that one. So sorry to be Debbie Downer there.
That's just Matt. That's just one thing I've learned to realize is
you're the glue guy, he's the cooler.
I guess he's cautiously pessimistic.
Cautiously, yeah. There you go. That's a good one. Cautiously pessimistic. But yeah, Winnipeg went and did what they had to do, and so why the Elks need to do the same. They need to go do what they got to do.
They have to. I actually think BC could stub their toe against Toronto. I'm not kidding at all.
Yeah.
Toronto's a team that knows how to put up points.
Yeah.
Nick Arbuckle's actually having an impressive season.
Yeah. Despite, he's
the only thing is they're without Coxie. He's been ruled out for the game.
Okay. Yeah,
and they don't have a run attack.
They don't have a run attack at all.
They don't do anything with their run. So, but you're right. But they also have to go out east. Mm-hmm. So it's not. It's also one of those things like the favorites on Play Alberta all week has been basically the road team winning. It's pretty rare for 4 road teams to go win it. It's happened this regular season. I remember back in like week 3 or something like that it happened. But it is one of those who stubs their toe as the road team this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And I think I don't know what to make of BC's looking good. But who have they also beaten kind of to this season?
Edmonton twice.
Edmonton.
Twice, yeah. And that was an early Edmonton.
They beat Hamilton. They beat Montreal.
Yeah.
Am I missing? Who am I missing? They're at 5 wins. Yeah, that's their season. So they absolutely could lose to Toronto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you going to bet on that, though?
No.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how tonight goes. See if I'm flush.
Yeah. No, it'd be nice to see them pull this off tonight and keep the hope alive here. So that's all they can do right now.
Can I change subjects a little bit?
Sure.
Do you want to make this something?
We can make it Hangout headlines.
Let's do it.
For the Ranch Golf and Country Club, premier conditions, top-notch service, unmatched value. Book your tee time today by visiting theranchgolf.com.
Round of clicks for Benny. I know Benny's back in the studio. I don't know if he's listening right now, but
you better be listening to us.
I want to tell a story.
He might be by himself.
I want to tell a story that now I can tell.
Okay.
Oh.
Because Benny is not only is he great at his job on air, he's got good takes, he's a confident speaker, and he's not afraid to say, well, I disagree, which is fantastic. But he's also a genius when it comes to the back end of things, when it comes to the social media world, that I really, when he first came in and he was starting to do these cut-ups of the Hangout in particular, I said, holy smokes, this is something that EST needs, because we're all beyond that for the most part. I mean, we can cut and put up clips on our socials, sure. Benny takes it to a different level, and Zach and Trev, they've already been doing that. Benny's adding another layer to that. And those young guys are exactly what EST needs to keep relevant and try and attract younger listeners, right? So I actually said to Matt, I think it must have been in a green gold kickoff, and I said to Matt, you guys got to find a way, and I mean you guys, you and Dustin, the bosses, need to figure out a way to keep Benny around. And at the time, Matt's like, talk to Dustin. I don't I don't
do finances.
That's a him call. So that made me so proud to be a part of EST, that the powers that be that run this company figured it out that is an incredibly valuable asset, and wrapped him up. And for now, part-time, we'll see what the future brings. But Benny's a great addition to the team, and that doesn't just happen for no reason. So, Benny, I'm super pumped for you. I'll give you a virtual hug. You are a great member of this team, and looking forward to seeing what comes of that. But I'll also say kudos to Maddie and Dusty for doing that. I mean, that costs money, but I think it's a valuable investment. So it made me proud to be a part of this team even more, that people have the vision and the foresight to see something that's clearly valuable and sitting right in front of your face, and wrap it up. So round of clicks for everybody, actually.
Benny says thank you, glue guy.
Good.
Well, it's IT is the oxymoron of the recruiting world, right? So when I was back in my corporate days and stuff, it's the only industry where you would be hiring people coming out of school versus having 5 or 10 years experience, because of the way things are changing, right? I'm so far back in IT, I can barely make this thing work, right? And so it's the new generation of younger guys that are on the cutting edge of all that stuff. So it is kind of amazing. It's sort of a reverse recruitment style. So when you apply for an IT job and you've been in it for 5 years, you're disqualified because the new guy's coming in has all the latest and the newest stuff, right? So the newer the better, right? But I like the blind rankings. He's a savvy little guy there. He throws you.
Well, that was all that was him that he came on with Hello Hockey.
And they were doing that on Hello Hockey.
And that's going to become a part of a lot of shows.
Yeah, that's where it's his idea. Like blind rankings and stuff, that's been a TikTok thing for a while.
Yeah.
I would have never thought. I've seen a lot of blind rankings on TikTok. I never once thought, oh, that'd make a good radio segment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still don't fully understand what blind.
Well, so
I'm just starting to get it now.
It's been changed.
Well,
like they've changed it a little bit.
He shifted the focus, because what he was doing on Hello Hockey, there was no. So what I'm understanding now is he's finding lists.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's cherry picking.
And you have to guess the list.
He cherry
try
picks.
and guess his order. Right?
Yeah. So it's not necessarily 1 through 5 on that list. It's just
where.
But you're trying to rank it right.
Yeah.
But how blind rankings on TikTok kind of go is like, okay, there's these 5 hockey players. You don't know when they're going to pop up. You have to rank them in your mind 1 through 5, but that's your list.
Yeah.
So, like, you might be sitting there, hey, there's Dusty driving by. But if you're, you might look at your list and go, okay, well, I'm thinking, like, I've got my list. I've put people there. I'm holding on to number 1 because Connor McDavid hasn't been said through the first 4.
Right.
And then the last player that gets called out is Derek Roy. And you're like, crap.
Yeah.
Now Derek Roy is forced in your number 1 spot.
Yes.
So your list of 5 best NHL players, whatever, starts with Derek Roy.
it's diabolical.
So, like, it depends. And on TikTok, like, that's where it comes. So it's like, this is your list. But you have to rank them in the order as they pop up. Benny has switched it a little bit with us, where it's like, okay, well, here's this list I found. Can you guess how it ranks on this list with these 5?
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, those are a lot of fun.
and he's quick. Like was it yesterday morning? Was it yesterday morning where he was producing the morning show and Dusty goes, "Oh, let's do seniors after the break." Rank 5 seniors. I'm pretty sure that's what they did yesterday, right? And so he pulls this list out and off they go. Right?
Dusty did a ranking this week that I never got a chance to talk to him about it, but I was just embarrassed for him.
Why?
He ranked actors, like Hollywood actors or something.
Yeah, that was the one he did. That
Yesterday.
Was, that was,
Or
that
old
was the one he
actors?
did
Yeah,
on
that was
the-
yesterday.
on the fly yesterday.
He is crazy in his love for Clint Eastwood. And what was the other one?
Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford. Like, God. Just because he was, like, he ranked those two ahead of Robert De Niro.
Yeah, but he didn't know De Niro was coming up. It was a blind ranking.
No, but he was upset even after the fact. He said that there was no appreciation for Harrison Ford and Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, but that's who Dusty is. Like Dusty's a Star Wars guy. He's not a mobster guy.
Yeah, he's a Star Wars
Well,
guy.
then that's on him.
Like that's where that's
Clearly.
So, like I can't say with Clint Eastwood, but you know, Harrison Ford, Han's Solo, whatever it is, Hans.
So I think Daniel
Han.
Craig's a good actor, but I'm a Bond guy. So what?
Right.
Sorry, right? You're just
Well,
sometimes you're
But
Harrison,
yeah.
right?
but so that's where he comes from. Like I don't know how many mobster movies Dusty would have ever seen.
3 under through what? Hey, we're making shots at you here about your love for Clint Eastwood and Harrison Ford.
Over Robert De Niro and stuff.
Harrison Ford, for sure. Clint. I just thought
So yeah, Harrison Ford for sure. Why Harrison Ford? Because Star Wars?
Han Solo and
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, man.
Oh, Indiana Jones he also has in there.
Okay. So 3 under through 6.
300 through 6.
He is also Robert De Niro is Vito Corleone.
None of those other guys had two franchises like that.
Well, Robert De Niro has had a lot.
But not
He
Not
was
franchises.
in. He
No,
was.
it's-
He was a. Like Robert De Niro is one of the top 3 for mobster movies. Like there's 3 guys. He's one of those. Plus he has the Meet the Parents series. You could throw that one in there.
talking Indiana Jones and Star Wars.
Yeah, but the mobster movies like Casino,
Yeah, but that-
Goodfellas, Godfather 2, those are pretty significant too. And then Meet the Parents was a pretty big series.
Harrison Ford.
How you swinging? How's the body feel? Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, that was our check-in from CEO Dustin
Well, 3
Nielsen.
through 6 is pretty good.
Under 3 through 6, I mean, so that means you're 12 under through the whole round? No.
No, that would
9
make you 9 under.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I don't know how. Well, there is 5 of them though, so they get an extra shot and stuff like that.
We were, I think we were 13 under at the
EST Golf Classic.
EST Golf Classic. Yeah, we were
My brother,
we were just out of the money. There.
My brother, my dad, and my 2 buddies, who generally do rather well at golf tournaments, had an embarrassment at the EST Golf Classic. I think they
really?
were like
Yeah.
7 under or something. For them, it's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
And I was disgusted to know them. I looked at their scorecard after, and I was stunned at what I was seeing from them, from those
Bogey?
boys.
Did they post a
It was-
Bogue anywhere?
I don't think I saw a Bogue.
okay.
They went,
Yeah.
but it was just not enough birds, and I was just embarrassed by the 4 of them.
Yeah.
My dad, it's my dad, so I'm not as embarrassed by him. But my brother, Kyle and Ryan, you guys embarrassed me that day. Just utterly an embarrassment, and you guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
Called out the family on the air.
Absolutely, they deserve that call out. Just gonna say that right now. I'm used to seeing them, in the minus 14, 15, 16 range even,
Yeah.
and it was like minus 7. It's just awful. It's just awful. Disgusting.
I ran charity tournaments for an organization I was with, and we had 3 a year across Alberta. And there was one tournament in Edmonton, and every year they would talk about teachers. There was 4 teachers from West Edmonton Christian School, and they would win it like every year. At the point where I think the 4th year they won it, they were getting booed as they were going up to get the trophy. Right? Like,
We were told we're not allowed to win a golf tournament this year
Yeah,
as we were
there-
going into it because we've won it a few times.
yeah. There you go. Sometimes you got to lose, right? So, take one for the team, as they say, right?
Yeah, but they haven't even won an EST Golf Classic, and I figured they would have been better. Like it's
Yeah.
just not.
Oh,
It's unacceptable.
Who's the best male actor?
What do you mean best male actor? We're talking
Of all
about golf
time.
here. Best male actor of all time. Okay, we gotta put it. I would say post like 1970 or something, because you could always
In
go
our lifetime.
Yeah, you could go. Cary Grant could be up there and things like that. Best actor of all time. Are we?
I'm just saying, maybe the most acclaimed.
No, I'm just trying to think. Like, Well, it depends. I guess it's partly like what you like. Philip Seymour Hoffman's one of my favorite actors of all time. I think any role he's been in, he has crushed it. He's done great in it. He could be in a bad movie, but his role is fantastic. I will point out to Along Came Polly is not a great movie, but Philip Seymour Hoffman's character on there is unbelievable. There is the Al Pacinos of the world you could throw out there. There's the Robert De Niro's of the world that you could throw out there.
I think Al Pacino's got to be up there.
Yeah. Well,
But it's also like he's made how many movies? So
Like Leonardo DiCaprio's got to be
and
up
if we're
there.
talking lifetime, Clint Eastwood's kind of got
Clint
in there
Eastwood.
too. He's played some pretty interesting roles.
I think Harrison Ford would have to be up there.
Harrison
Dusty's not wrong
Ford.
with the idea that he was like part of the Star Wars. He had Indiana Jones.
But he didn't drive Star Wars. He drove Indiana Jones. He didn't drive Star Wars. He was not.
Yeah, but like Al Pacino, what did he drive? He drove Scarface. Did he? Would you? Yeah, he drove Godfather.
Yeah, he did.
Well, but there's Marlon Brando kind of is like the main one for the first one.
Yeah, Marlon Brando.
That's what brings you in, and James Caan's in there, and there's a lot of parts. But then he drives 2 and 3.
Male actor. That's interesting.
Let me see. Okay, if I Googled it, who do you think I'm going to find?
Well, what's AI think? They think
Greatest
that's
male.
important?
You want me to go there?
Yeah.
Oh, my buddy first texted me. Kyle, it hurts to hear that feedback live on the air. LOL. Well, you want to know something, Kyle? You shouldn't have given me that type of performance and scorecard that I had to give you that feedback. Next year, you just need to be better. Who
You're just a bully today.
are the greatest male actors ever since 1970? He says he'll be better next year. I appreciate that. That's all I can ask for at this point. Okay, it's going through this. Legends who... No, I just want the list. Okay, they have Robert De Niro. These are legends who rose in the 70s and 80s. Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Jack Nicholson,
Jack Nicholson, yeah.
Dustin Hoffman,
How could we forget Jack Nicholson?
Dustin
Gene Hackman.
Rest in peace.
You get in the 90s and the 2000s, Daniel Day-Lewis, Tom Hanks, Denzel Washington,
Oh.
Anthony Hopkins,
Yeah, it's got to be era, right?
Morgan Freeman, Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
If you go 2000s to present, Leonardo DiCaprio, Joaquin Phoenix, Christian Bale, Philip Seymour Hoffman. It does add R.I.P. too. Brad Pitt. Honorable mentions, William Dafoe, Gary Oldman, Jeff Bridges, Michael Caine, Forrest Whitaker, Edward Norton, Matthew McConaughey, I don't know, and Heath Ledger. That's a pretty good list.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I wouldn't
list.
disagree with
But
that.
it's era, right? You're right. It's in your era, and I don't know if...
Like, my favorite actor of all time, I would say, is Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's where I
Really?
would go with it. Yeah.
I think I'd probably go. I'd probably go Al Pacino, just because he's been in some of my favorite movies. Any Given Sunday. It's
Great
often
movie.
a forgotten role.
Yeah.
What about females?
I'm a spaghetti western guy, like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
That was good stuff. Yeah.
Kathy
was-
Bates is a big one for
That
me
was
for the females.
quite no.
Kathy Bates?
I do enjoy watching Kathy Bates. Olivia Colman, she's more recent. She's great. Meryl Streep, Jane Fonda, Diane Keaton, Jessica Lange,
Farrah Fawcett.
Juliana Moore, Kate Blanchett, Nicole Kidman, Holly Hunter, Jodie Foster, Glenn
Silence of the
Close.
Lambs. Jodie Foster.
and then more recent ones, Viola Davis, Frances McDormand. She's great. She's actually maybe my favorite as I see that one. Charlize Theron, Natalie Portman, Kate Winslet, Amy Adams, Tilda Swinton. So there you go. Do you have a favorite female?
I would probably go into the comedy category
Yeah?
for that.
Yeah.
I can never remember her name.
What movie?
Bridesmaids.
Kristen Wiig. Or Maya
Wiig.
Rudolph.
Kristen
The main
Wiig.
one?
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, Kristen Wiig.
She is funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
She is really funny.
Actually, with Melissa McCarthy
Melissa McCarthy's good.
is
Yeah.
awesome
She's
when it comes to the
She
comedy
is,
and all
yeah.
of that stuff.
Yeah, she's pretty hilarious for sure.
Trying to see, like, I could talk soccer right now. I don't think you guys want me to talk soccer right now. Big weekend coming up in the Premier League. Manchester United. Hey, the Commanders made a trade.
What'd the Commanders do?
Running back Brian Robinson to the 49ers in exchange for a 2026 sixth-round pick. It's actually it's the start of draft weeks. Like this weekend, next weekend are kind of the big weekends for NFL drafts. Are you in any fantasy leagues?
I'm joining a couple this year. It's been a while since I've done it, but still got a couple buddies we're getting ready to go. So I'm mock drafting and trying to get my head back into NFL football because it's been a couple years. So.
It's just trying to remember where some of the players are. Jay, who are your keepers? Who are you locking in?
Well, my keepers are different.
I know.
So don't laugh at me.
It's your style, it's your system, and how your league runs.
I kept J.J. McCarthy because I kept him on my bench all year last year on my injured reserve, and I kept Xavier Worthy, who I snagged in my 13th round last year. And I think your sound's on, Kelvin.
Oh, was it? There we go. That's not good.
I snagged him in, I think, my 13th round last year since he was a rookie.
So it'd be an 11th round pick.
So it cost me a 10th round pick.
Oh, 10th, 3 rounds.
3 rounds. So J.J. McCarthy I got in like third last round.
Where are you drafting?
Who am I drafting?
Where are you drafting?
Where am I drafting? I believe I'm 6th.
Out of 14?
Yeah.
I didn't have a great year.
Who are you hoping for?
Who am I hoping for? CD Lamb.
I think that's very reasonable.
Yeah, if I can get CD Lamb,
so how many big players get kept?
Not many, because you're keeping late guys, like same as me. It's very rare that somebody in the top 5 rounds gets kept.
Well, yeah, because so only somebody in the 3rd round last year or later could be kept. No one in the first 2 rounds could be kept.
100%.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Or no one in the first 3 rounds could be kept.
That's right. Yeah. You can only keep a 4th rounder, but that's going to cost you your first round pick.
First round pick, yeah.
So it's very rare.
I like that because that gives you a good. We were talking about it on the show this week, Reed Wilkins show. I like the redraft.
Gives you a good stable of athletes to choose from.
And yours is almost like a redraft, but you get a couple players that you get to keep.
Like I think Xavier Worthy, bang for your buck, is exceptional.
Yeah.
And we'll see J.J. McCarthy. I'm not putting all my, eggs in his basket, so to speak, but value-wise, he's a starting quarterback that I'm getting. He's a number 1 QB I'm getting in like the 14th round.
Yeah.
So that's a no-brainer. I don't know, Matty. I've been burnt on taking running backs early. I've been Nick Chubb too many times. And look, CD Lamb is always proven to be a good value fantasy wide receiver.
So 10 years ago, running backs were valuable commodities, right, in the NFL. Not so much anymore, right? Are they?
No, I think the running back's kind of coming back for those high-end ones.
The high-end, but there's a lot of by committee rushing teams.
But
hence why Brian Robinson was traded, because he's now expendable because they've got a 7th-round draft pick that's blowing the doors off in the preseason that they're going to now mix in with Austin Eckler, and I think I think they have another guy that's younger, but Brian Robinson, they must have a lot of faith. I'm going to get the name of this young guy because he's somebody you can watch on. You
got Bijan Robertson, you got Saquon Barkley. Yeah. Who is that 3rd running back? Who am I forgetting? We had a guest on this week who was putting his 3, but then it doesn't even take into account Christian McCaffrey or Derrick Henry. So there almost has been a little bit of a resurgence of the running back over the last couple of years.
Krosky Merritt. This is a name I think that you're going to want to watch. Rodriguez and Eckler are also in that backfield. Ja'Cory, he goes by Bill, but they're saying he's going to be the number 1 running back in Washington from what I'm seeing on my quick scroll through Twitter here. That's incredible. I
go into drafts without an expectation of, I'm going to go running backs or I'm going to go wide receiver. If there's a run on wide receivers, or if I was in the 6th spot and a bunch of wide receivers go, I'm switching to running back because I'm going to get a good running back. And if a bunch of running backs go, I'm switching to wide receiver and I'm grabbing that wide receiver.
But even this trade here devalues Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to be splitting reps with Brian Robinson Jr. You're not trading. The San Francisco 49ers did not acquire Brian Robinson Jr. to sit and back up Christian McCaffrey.
They acquired him because Christian McCaffrey will get hurt at some point and he'll take over.
Yeah, that's the thing. The shelf life on running backs too, right?
Well, and McCaffrey just has those years where he just gets banged up and then he just can't stay healthy. If McCaffrey's going, McCaffrey's putting up yards.
That's a big trade, man. I hope this works out for the Commanders. So Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, write that name down because if that player is available in the 5th, 6th round, take him.
In my league, you have to draft a lot of weird names. I'm going to remember that one.
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
Got it.
My fantasy draft is this Sunday.
Yours is Sunday?
I just took the draft board out of the box.
Oh, are you Mr. Commish?
No, my commish is out of Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
But we do the draft at my house, in my garage. So we still do the old school stickers on the board.
Same with us.
So I unrolled it last night. I've got it sitting out, so it's going to be flat and ready to go. Excited.
Mine's next Sunday, before Labor Day, the Sunday of Labor Day weekend.
So
Dusty's actually going to be there this year. Hasn't done it in years.
Our last place finisher has to buy $200 worth of beer and a bottle for the draft. That's the punishment.
And bottle? Like just a bottle of hard liquor type thing?
Yeah, if you make a mistake, if you draft somebody that's already been drafted.
Oh, you got to take a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I would load up on brew houses. I get a lot of beer for that bang for your buck, for that $200.
Yeah. And we also put on a spread. My buddy Jared Winkle's making ribs.
Oh.
Ribs and burgers. We're going to have some coleslaw.
We always have burgers.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting. Tablecloths. It's an event. It is an event.
I do like drafting from home. I'm not going to lie. I like the focus on. Well, I always sit next to Tanis. I love Tanis, and she's always like, "Hey," and I have to be like, "You're up."
Oh,
you're up.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I enjoy.
Dusty's going to draft in Lethbridge this weekend, isn't he?
He's got that one, and
he's
then
driving down there right after this round, isn't he?
He's also going to be at the draft, the one that we're in together, his Spite League one for the first time in a number of years, because he's usually calling Riders Bombers, but this year he's not doing that. I joke about Tanis there. I just want to throw that one out there. I do enjoy sitting there. We have, like, on our spot, like, everyone has their spot for some reason. This is, like, my 12th year. Even if you miss a couple years, when you come back, like, it's your spot you go sit in. Everyone just has their spot, and it doesn't change. So, yeah, it goes Colin, Ryan, Tanis, myself is usually how it goes on the one end of our table.
How big you did get CD Lamb last night. I was wondering how he fared out, because he was going to be at 6, right where I am. And if CD Lamb drops to me, I'm taking him. I had him last year, and he produced.
What's a passing TD in your league?
A passing TD?
Yeah, how many points?
6.
It is 6.
Yeah.
Most leagues is 4. Standards. I'm just intrigued by that.
That's 6.
Okay.
Well, it's 7 with the catch, actually.
No, not
PPR.
for the receiver. For the quarterback. Quarterback throws a touchdown. How many points does the quarterback get?
Yeah, I think it's 6. Why would it not be 6?
Because most leagues is 4. Standard leagues, if you go look at them, they're 4.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's been that way for as long as fantasy football's been around.
What's a field goal worth? 2?
Yeah.
That 3, 4, or 5, depending on the kid.
Yeah.
Rouge is worth 0.25.
0.25.
But it is. Except the Rouge in the Junior is only eligible to be scored if it's a punt or a kickoff. It's not eligible on a missed field goal.
Speaking of the Dunya.
Yeah.
Did you hear what happened, Kelvin?
That maybe.
The CFL has reached out
Oh, yes, I heard that.
to Matthew Iwanyk
No, they reached out to Dusty.
to get
I have yet to hear from
Matthew.
him.
Shush.
Yeah.
The CFL has exclusively reached out to Matthew Iwanyk to understand his parameters of running a four-man fantasy football league. Matt, this is proprietary. Like, if this goes live on CFL and it's all your rules, like, I'm sorry, bud, but there's questions going to be asked. I'll stand up for you. I'll be your agent. I'll only take 10%.
My thing is, that's fair.
I'll do 8. I'll do it.
Kelvin.
It's one of those things where I have posted for as long as this has been around, I have posted it publicly. Anyone could have, has at any point, has been able to just take it.
Yeah.
I've had people reach out, and I have just forwarded along, including what started Dusty's League, is they've asked me for my stuff, and I said, here, take it. I love the CFL so much, I just want this to happen.
Yeah.
That I don't, need anything for. I would just want, if this happened and they took a lot of stuff from the Dunya, I would want just some sort of recognition somewhere, like honoring the 4 of us or something, that we when this started. Like, that's all I'd kind of want. It just makes me, driving in as Dusty was talking about this, what made me laugh was, and there's very few people listening right now, and by very few people, almost no one listening right now who will know this spot, but there was a place called Boys House where Lucas and Eric lived, and it was a house that was around for a long time.
It was like a juvenile detention center?
No, it was just the party house for the old place. That's all it was. It was the party house. And it was there where I was sitting, and it was myself and Lucas, and I could picture it where the two of us were just sitting there, and that's where the idea of the Dunya came from.
Yeah.
And like, if this all comes up, like, that's what's always in my mind now, is that in that house, Boys House, is where this all kind of came together. Dusty would be in this if it wasn't for the Dunya. Dusty then would not have talked to the commish. The commish, like, all of this wouldn't have happened. Like, there are some other people that do this that aren't connected to us. Mm-hmm. I talked with some people in Winnipeg once. We exchanged emails once, and like how they do things, how we do things. There are a few of these leagues out there, but it's Dusty had the sit down with the commissioner where this came up. And he doesn't get into this, and he doesn't pump this up if it wasn't for Eric and myself and Lucas being in this, and McCord. And then the only reason we're in this is because I was sitting in Boys House where we were having this discussion. And where it also, like, it's because the CFL had a fantasy at the time where they were promoting the fact that if you win, it was a Joseph Aboud suit. I'll always remember, it was a Joseph Aboud suit. That was the big prize, and that's why, like, Lucas was so mad that was the prize that they were promoting, and that's how the snowball all came from. So it's actually kind of cool. Dusty said today on air, I didn't know this, that he told them, like, you need to talk to Matt if anything, and he'll set up a call if they ever want to do that. So,
can you imagine talking to the commish, Stuart Johnston?
If I was going to, like, try to, if you want to be my agent, I would say, like, you need to get me flown out to Toronto.
Well, then your agent
I want to
comes
sit
with.
down.
Your agent comes with.
100%. You could sit, but
and
that
I
would
want
be,
to sit down too.
It'd be those, like, you have to be in there with me. I want my agent there with me, but I don't want a Zoom call. I want us to be flown out there so we can have this conversation.
I want to negotiate on your behalf that the Dunya is now taken care of for life.
Yeah.
Every draft.
Everything's
$1,000 tab.
That's fair.
Every draft is $1,000 tab for my client, the Dunya et al. And they get $1,000 to do whatever they want. Yeah. Plus, the winner of the Dunya every year gets a set of season tickets of their choice.
I will actually change this to one thing. This would be my demand. I want Grey Cup tickets for life for us.
Oh.
And $1,000.
Well, I want Grey Cup tickets for life plus a hotel room in the host city. We'll make our arrangements to get there. We will find our way there. I could live with that.
Get me a room and get me a ticket. Get me in.
Make sure my room's covered in a nice spot. Make sure we've got our tickets to the game. That's what I want.
Funny you talk about that moment. Like I was just, as you're sitting there, I'm thinking about, there's a couple things in my life where you see something happen and you know exactly where it started. Like, exactly. There's a little moment, right? And, so we're at Capital Care, right? And I was on a seniors board for 7 years in Emmanuel Home was called. And we'd had an expansion. We talked about expanding into the West End. And there's a new seniors home called the Lighthouse on the Charles Camsell site. I know the moment, the day, I know exactly where I was sitting with the executive director when we hatched that idea.
Wow.
Right, I know exactly where I was. I know exactly what we said. That moment is embedded. Then you see that building, you go, wow, that's kind of crazy, right? Like, and so I get that. That's pretty cool. So cool. Kudos to you, man. That's really, yeah.
Except it's, I did say it at the end of the Nielsen show, this is the first time in Dunya history we're on the verge of history. The Sacramento Gold Miners are going to miss the playoffs at this point. We are not trending in the right direction. Brady Oliveira's big game yesterday did not help the Gold Miners.
Well, it's because it's got other stuff going on here.
But every decision I've made has been the wrong one this year. Every decision I have made, I've either been a week too late. Like, I thought about it. I'm like, I'll wait till next week. Doesn't happen. Like, almost everything I have done this year has been awful.
Hate to say it, Matt.
What's that?
Well, you're not golfing as much. Your decisions in the Dunya have been questionable.
Or one last year.
Maybe you have, maybe some things are different in your life that weren't on your mind last year.
They were there last year.
I don't know.
She was there last year, so I'm just saying, like, I still won it last year, Jay. I finished it off last year.
Life changes when the L word gets thrown around.
Hey,
Kelvin.
Well, I will
That's
say
it.
this. She has texted me.
It do, yeah.
She did say that she thinks that Kelvin seems like a very kind and gentle man and likes to listen to you talk.
Oh, wow.
Just throwing that out there.
Wow, Kelvin, can you express your feelings to Kayla?
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I always say my motto in life is if you're going to be anything, be kind.
Oh,
And,
words to live by.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Did
really
she
good
say
toast
anything
here.
about me?
No, she loves you. Pretty sure.
She didn't say anything about me, though?
She's used to you.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
It is. No, it's just the fantasy one. I don't know what's gone on. I honestly, I drafted Kadeem Carey because I was hoping he'd jump on a roster after Toronto cut him, and I didn't take Dedrick Mills because I thought I could still get Dedrick Mills next week or something. And then first week he puts up 2 touchdowns, and Lucas grabbed him. I was going to pick up Damien Alford. I was like, I'm going to pick up Javon Couture. I think he's going to do a little better this week. I'll get Alford next week. Alford goes off. McCord grabs him. This past week, I start Katoy over Herslow. Herslow scores a touchdown. Katoy does absolutely nothing. It's just, honestly, every single decision I make is the wrong one. But I do got Cody Fajardo. I got Steven Dunbar. I got Justin Rankin going this week. If our play hits, I'm in a nice spot.
There you go.
I'm in a very nice spot in many ways.
All right.
Well, that's
So-
why I'm excited about it, is because I think it'll benefit you. Justin Rankin could have a big night. Cody Fajardo should have a big night.
Well, Justin Rankin had a big night last week, and I lost.
Yeah, well, Brady Oliveira
Yeah.
went off last night.
Went off, yeah.
I know. I'm aware.
I was looking
hurts.
at the stats, and I said, "Oh, it's only 77 yards rushing. That's not a big night," because I know
Yeah.
his over/under was over 80.
Yeah.
And then I realized, I was looking at his receiving. He
Yeah.
was the leading receiver
Yeah,
for the
he's-
team.
for the
Yeah.
team.
And then he
Yeah.
ripped off 114 yards
Yeah.
rushing.
So Brady yesterday was 137 rushing and a touchdown,
137.
and he had 73 receiving. So he had 211, 210 yards all-purpose and a touchdown, which in my league is 27 points.
Ouch.
27 points right there.
Ouch.
Yep.
Rankin going to pull off a 200-yarder yet this year, you figure?
No.
Combined.
He hasn't been far off.
He hasn't, but
I think he might. He could.
He could.
Honestly, if there's a game that he could do it, it might be
it
tonight.
might be
well,
tonight.
if he breaks one, I think that the more
Or
and
you go
more.
all-purpose.
Well,
Rankin
we
for
can't get
Chase.
all-purpose.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, and, we got to, hopefully. I can ask one day again and try.
Can you mute me, Matt?
While I do that, Kayla does say, I do love Jay. Come on now.
Thank you, Kayla.
Your mic was muted. Jay's about to sneeze.
I was gonna sneeze. Thank you, Kayla.
There you go. So,
Means a lot. I really am. I'm gonna try for a special teams. Do you have the thing open to do the things to talk to the people?
yeah.
The
Ask
thing
him.
to do. You have the thing that does the thing.
Dusty, Jay, and I are the only ones that have this direct connection to PA.
Yeah.
Jay's play of the day.
Well,
Jay's
ask them
play
for the
of
boosted
the-
odds on a special teams touchdown tonight, anytime.
Is it possible at all to get boosted?
You're too nice. I would
Odds.
say give it to me.
Is it possible at all to get boosted odds on an Edmonton Elks special teams anytime touchdown tonight? The request has been made.
Yeah, right.
We'll
Thank
see
you,
what they can
Matthew.
do. We'll see if it's possible.
Yeah, I think Grey Cup
jump on
tickets,
that.
but it's me as your agent.
Well,
I'd have to
here's
get
the
in
thing.
on that
We
too.
could. Well, yeah. You and I need to sit down and discuss. I think.
Yeah.
I'll talk with the boys. Because, like, hey, look, I don't do this league. This league doesn't happen if I don't have 3 friends. I don't have 3 friends. I just have 3 people who are willing to tolerate me to be in this dunya. But no, they're part of this. We've done it for this is season 10. So, again, it doesn't happen if the 4 of us aren't still doing this, because then Dusty would never know about it. So.
Well, I understand if you want to make Lucas or Eric your agent.
Well, no, they wouldn't be the agent. They'd be part of.
I think they'd be part of the crew.
You would still have to be. You're representing us.
I would.
You're doing 10% on 4 guys. Though, so
And
you're
I'd
doing-
represent. Well, yeah,
You do
10% of the
alright.
whole thing. Yeah.
No, 10% on each.
No, it's 10% whole thing. Otherwise, I'm going to the 8% with him.
Look, I'm going to be his agent to negotiate.
Look, if you give me lifelong Grey Cup tickets for 2, 10% of this deal, I'm a happy man. And I'm making it come to life. That's the crazy thing. Like somebody was saying in the nasty chat that I better watch out, Maddie. I think they could do this on Chat GPT. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, they can't even build a schedule.
You can't even build a schedule.
You can't.
No, it's honestly, if the CFL, like if I was sitting down right now with the commish, and I'm like, you guys have this. They have a CFL fantasy right now that calculates the points. They have weekly fantasy where you put, and their points get tabulated. They have that system. They just need to switch that into a platform that does season long. And there's so many people that do it for the NFL, it shouldn't be that wild to go do it. Go hire a bunch of nerds who know how to code, and I say that with love because I wish I knew how to code things. But just go hire a bunch of nerds to go figure out how to actually do like the website for this, and boom, it'll be done.
Here's the issue.
There's so many people that know how to code. They'd have no problem with this. You show them the vision, they'll get it done because those people are brilliant with the stuff that they do.
Here's the
Again,
issue.
use the term nerds with love.
Is that fantasy people are used to having, let's get 10 buddies together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get 14 guys together.
Yes.
12, whatever. That's going to be the
12.
The difference and the sticking point with CFL fantasy is you simply can't.
It's 4 or 6.
I think if you could, Maddie, I know you and Dusty have this thing about 4 to 6 and which league's
4
better.
is the better way to do it
But
properly.
if you could do it to 6, if you could make it
Well, they
work
do.
at 6,
Yeah.
then I think that's where the CFL would probably focus.
But right now, you could do it with 4. Like, I think to part of this is to find 8 to 10 guys, I think to do CFL will be the tough part, more so than finding 4 or 6 guys. Because you have to convince people to then get in the Canadian Football League.
Right.
I think first you actually need I think you started at 4. And then once the interest builds, you go to the 6.
I don't know. I don't think it would be hard to do that because this is a real opportunity for the CFL. Like a real
It is
real
legit.
Right
opportunity.
now, can you find 7 other guys that would join a CFL league? Don't care about how it's done. Can you
Why are we
find
saying 7?
Because then that makes 8.
I'm saying 5. I could find 5 guys.
I
to
know,
do
but
it.
that's where 4 or 6. But I think 4 or 6. You put both out there, 4 or 6. 4 is better in terms of how it's run.
Well, sure, but I'm just
But-
saying the maximum is 6. Like in
Yes.
in NFL, you can have a 20-person league
I'm in a
if you
16.
wanted. Yeah, I'm in a 14, right?
But
if you
8 to 12 is your sweet
offered
spot.
6,
Yeah, you will do 4 and 6.
I mean, we could easily do that in our office.
Yeah, I
a
would.
6-man league. You wouldn't?
No, I'm a traditionalist.
Oh, can't.
You want to know something? You're losing your spot as the commit or as my agent.
You might be losing your spot as somebody I would represent.
Yeah, we might be pushing
With
Lucas
an
on this
attitude
one.
like that.
Yeah.
That's not going to hold up. That will not hold up in the office of Stuart
We're
Johnston.
making Lucas
I
the
am a
face of the team.
traditionalist. I will always just do a 4-man league.
That's fine. You can do that.
You said, but in the office, you
But
said 6. I
other
wouldn't do a
people-
6. Yes, I never
other
said don't do
people-
a 6. I'm
Okay.
saying do a 6. You should have 4 and a 6 option. You should have both of those options out there.
Thank you.
That's what I've said.
Thank you.
I've never disagreed with that. But then
No,
you
just-
said in the office we could do a 6, and I said I wouldn't do
I'm
a
just
6.
making sure our story is congruent for when we go to talk and meet with Stuart
You
Johnston
know something?
downtown Toronto.
You guys need a little work before you
He's
do that.
you're. I'm gonna have to have a chat with my boys. I don't know about my representation at this
And I
moment.
want a private jet.
This has been the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider. Kelvin, if somebody was looking to make a deal for
www.edmontonlakeproperty.com. Go check us out.
Nastier Club number 93. He's Jay Milne. I'm Matt Iwanyk. Lock Shop, myself, and Huss coming up. We've got Oil Stream. We've got EST Afternoons. We've got the Reed Wilkins Show. We've got Green and Gold Kickoff post-game shows. That's all to come here at Edmonton Sports Talk, presented by Play Alberta, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. On behalf of Kelvin, Jay, I am Matt. Thanks for tuning in to the Hangout. Lock Shop coming up with myself and Huss in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go. There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here, joining us today.